The kettle's not boiled. Oh, the kettle's not boiled yet. Hang on.
We're live.
We're live, are we now?
Yeah.
Well, all right, then now we're live. I'll make myself a cup of tea, shall I?
Hi, everybody.
That's too late. Your cup of tea. You should have thought about that.
Oh, it's all right. It's boiled. It's boiled. Well, I was trying to boil it, but you decided to hit the button too soon. You see, so there we go. Right.
All right.
Right. So what were we talking about? We were talking about the Phil Linden death bear, weren't we?
Well, okay. Let's just start. Say hello, everybody. If anyone.
Oh yeah. Okay. We'll talk about that in a minute.
There's nobody watching, so that's fine. So we can just continue and talk to ourselves, but yeah, just for the people that will listen later, we.
I want people to look at this bear, because this bear is like, it's nasty. I mean, you look at this thing and you think, you see this thing staring at you, you're thinking like, Happy Halloween.
Okay. Look upon its eyes in despair.
And is obsessed because I got a Philip Linden bear and just the state of the bear. So let me just
let's put the bear up. Come on, let's have a look at this thing again.
Let's have a look at the bear.
Can we tie it down or something? If it moves into it, oh my god, look at the state of it. Yeah, it looks like something out of a Doctor Who thing. I mean, you kind of get the impression that the head's going to start spinning round a bit like something in The Exorcist or something, and maybe it'll fly off or fly down and impale you on the spikes on the top or something. I don't know, but it's nasty. That's scary. I wouldn't want to bump into that thing on a dark night.
Forest full of Philip Linden bears hanging from the trees.
And as for the t-shirt it's wearing, I mean, oh my god.
Oh, the t-shirt is like Philip's.
Yeah, that's Philip Linden bear though. So the t-shirt is it's his outfit basically.
My god.
I think I could make this, and I have 0 skills.
Do you reckon that Phil walks around the streets of San Francisco dressed like this?
Do you reckon he goes to San Francisco?
The Linden Labs are based in San Francisco.
Yeah, isn't there?
No, they're not. No, they're
not.
not.
The office.
Yeah, there is an office in San Francisco. Someone told me about it.
There is, because there was someone. I will share a picture of Linden Labs in San Francisco.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
There's a few offices, yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm wrong.
Yeah.
There we go.
But yeah, that's the bear.
Wow.
I wonder why. I mean, I understand their like history, part of SL, but I think they should be updated now, 2025. It would be nice to have new bears to collect. It's a conundrum, isn't it, when you look at Second Life? Because they're trying to pride themselves on keeping up to date with the latest of technology and things like PPR isn't even the latest in technology, but they're trying to keep up with the world, okay, in terms of graphics and standards and all that stuff. And then they produce that. And you're wondering, do they know something we don't? Do they want us to basically, just do the, everyone sort of burn our computers out on all this new technology they're doing, which might or might not work, and then they're going to reduce us to the idea of using that. That could be an avatar in like 5 years' time, because no one else will be able to do anything. You know that. It's just look at his face.
Lord, if that's my avatar, please shoot me into a billion little pieces.
Well, it's all right. We won't know it's you anyway, will we? I mean, look at the state of it.
Well, my name would be above it if it was me.
That's the point.
No, I just think they could really do new teddy bears, because a lot of people collect them too. Like there's a whole museum. I've got to find out about that and go there one time, which is fine to have a museum of the old bears, and if everybody has got them, because I'm sure some people collect them and will have most of them. Now we need new ones.
Yeah, I'll give you some advance notice while we're on the subject of bears, because one of my Halloween outfits is a bear. It's actually Ted from the movie, and Yeah, and when he makes an appearance, he has the chat and the sense of humour to match, which is quite interesting because a lot of people in Second Life don't actually get it, despite the fact they know the movie. And I'm sitting there coming out with all the catchphrases and everything else
Oh, yeah.
in the movie, and they don't realise it. So they don't realise it. They think I'm being serious, and I get people saying all sorts of crazy things to me about it.
Yeah, people were really mad at you for talking that way, and it was like, are y'all serious? You just complimented the Ted costume. Did you not see the movie?
Yeah,
Can you not tell?
I don't remember
you know.
the movie. I saw it years and years ago. That's very old.
It's the funniest thing out. I mean, the second one was probably even funnier than the first one, but yeah, they were still great. On my profile, I've actually got a quote from the observations of Ted about Boston girls. We won't go into that for the purposes of YouTube, but it's on there. That it's just. Yeah, apparently they all cracked up laughing even in filming of that one when he was doing it. So, I think it's fun. I just, like I say, I don't treat myself too seriously, which is why my actual profile picture is not of me; it's of something else. It's probably actually the profile picture is probably not dissimilar to Phil Linden's bear, but that's another story.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, but that would be one of the achievement probably. When you have 10 bears, 15 bears, 20 bears.
Yeah. So I was thinking back to your last podcast, Pris, or your last video, where you were talking about this idea of achievements in Second Life for doing certain things as a way of trying to retain people and keep people engaged and interested. Which I think is absolutely awesome. I don't know how the system would identify you doing it, but I think it'd be quite amazing. Things like, achievements and things to do, like, having sort of navigated your way out of a welcome centre, having bought your first house, or, rented a first property, or have a property in your name, or region in your name, perhaps, if you want to level up on that. All sorts of other things, other achievements like, teleporting and landing on your friend's head, little things like that you could do. And maybe, you could have little badges that can sit on your profile to say that you've done these things, which I thought was absolutely amazing. And then I suddenly got struck by the thought that there's a whole lot of really insecure people in Second Life that like to challenge other people to make sure that they are real people. And if they don't get what they want, then they call you an alt or a bot or whatever.
I mean,
So I like to ignore people like that, so they can call me an alternate bot, and everyone, I'll just sit there laughing at them. But that's another story. Anyway, you have these things on there, but you have then people to say, well, okay, if you're a 3-month-old Abby, then you should therefore have navigated your way out of Welcome Centre. You should have changed. You should have a badge for changing your body. You should have a badge for renting your own place and setting your home to another location. Why haven't you got these things on your account? You must be a fake account. And it's you can have it with that kind of nepotism and stuff that comes up.
I don't think so though, because if I have to look at Xbox, for example, there's always been achievements for each game.
Oh yeah.
Like, people don't really, unless you're that competitive and you look like I don't give a damn about the achievements. The achievements that I have on my Xbox, I only have them because I'm playing some games, but I didn't go out after, I didn't go out of my way to get the achievement. And I really don't care what my friends' achievements are.
So you could group the achievements into categories. So when you've got some of your basic ones, and the basic things like have you got your first body, have you bought your first outfit, have you rented your first place, have you got something in your own name for a particular region or parcel, have you the fun ones, you do things like have you deleted your first skybox yet, and all that kind of stuff accidentally, which is great. But then when you've completed when you've completed the banding of those things, you could win yourself a Phil Linden bear or an equivalent, depending on how difficult or how.
Hold on a second. If you're going to make me win a Linden Bear, you better make it a 2025 Linden Bear, because
Yeah.
I don't want a classic bear like this. Like, yeah, sure, I understand the history of Second Life. You know, I'm 18 plus or 19, I don't even know. Oh, I think it's my rest day soon. But I want a nice bear. They need to redesign
Chris,
the bears.
well, Chris, you're just being fussy now. I mean, come on.
Excuse me, this is Second Life. I'm allowed to be fussy. I'm allowed to be picky. Like, no, I want a bear, a proper bear, not a 2003 bear.
If it's a joke agreement, like, you know, have you teleported and landed on your friend's head yet, and have you accidentally deleted your first skybox yet, and all those kind of things, then I think, frankly, a Phil Linden bear would be like the one you just had, would be perfect for that. You know, I mean, everyone will look at it and laugh, and it'll just, it'll be funny. But say, hey, we've got the Phil Linden bear. People could try and find new and innovative ways of using the Phil Linden bear.
Well, apparently
Actually,
there's some rare bears that are very hard to locate.
We could, Pris. I mean, we're here in Aussie shores. We've had this conversation about drop bears here. I mean, you could actually have a Phil Linden drop bear running around in Aussie shores. I mean,
I can make that.
that would be classic.
That bear was just a bunch of prim shapes with textures. I could make you a draw bear like that if you want.
No, thank you very much. I want a proper bear. I'm sorry, but I'm going to be very picky, I like details, I like things that looks realistic in Second Life. I don't like things from 2003. Unless I'm going to a museum.
Well, you don't know what a drop bear looks like. The things don't exist, right? Well, they do, but if you're a tourist, they do. But if you're not a tourist, then everyone's
they don't. I'm quite sure they don't look like SL Prims.
You don't know that. Maybe you should come to Australia before you say, maybe you never know. I'm not going to.
Oh my God, Andy!
We could have a drop bear. We could have a drop bear looking like that in Aussie shores here, and we could call it Phil, and everybody would have a rat laugh at it. I think it would be a really good laugh. I think that could be a plan there. Chris.
Can we also go to Australia for scientific research?
Good one, Clara.
For serious research.
Well, if you've got the money for it, then you crack on. But I don't know. We'll see.
Could be tax deductible, no? If we say it's for science.
Yeah. Oh,
and just write it all up as business.
Yeah, business expense.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Going to Australia to figure out if drop bears really exist or not.
I'm sure someone has.
Yeah.
I really am. Yeah.
But they didn't find it, did they? That's where we come in. We'll see if we can find it.
But yeah, no, I
We'll
think
stay there for 3 weeks. We'll spend most of the time on the beach with Pris. We'll look for drop bears a little bit.
It's It's
so.
They've actually got a web page for this thing by the Australian Geographic Channel. The drop bear, Thalarctos plumatus, is the scientific name for it. Carnivorous mammal. It's related to the koala that is ferocious, savage, cunning, and it says entirely fabricated. I think the Phil Linden drop bear would be brilliant. I think that'd be a fantastic idea. Everybody would laugh about that. Bit like that party thing that you do sometimes, Clara, when you sort of throw that stuff all across the floor and stuff. We could have like a Phil Linden drop bear just sort of dropping out of one of the trees randomly and just bouncing across the pavement.
Are you talking about my... Wait,
yes,
I can't say that.
You can't say that, but yes, something like that. I think that would be great with a Phil Linden drop bear on it.
A little shooter that shoots man parts.
Yes. You don't have to go into details for YouTube, but yes, that.
Yeah, or we could I have the snowman that throws, if you walk pass
Us
him,
too.
he throws you a ball, a snowball.
Yeah, we have a load of them.
Yeah.
We have a cave full of foam and stuff, and we've had snowmen in there throwing foam. It gets rampant. It just gets rampant.
The Linden
But
Bear is
I
not
own
something
the thing.
gacha. It's the Linden Bear are being given by the Lindens. It's a no.
Wait, it's not a
thing.
gotcha.
Yeah, it's not a
Well,
gacha.
then-
It's not a gotcha. Never
Yeah,
mind.
I'm explaining it. It's something that you get from the Linden. So if you see a Linden, you can ask them for a bear, and they will give you.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I've seen a whole lot of lindens actually going around. They're going to give me a bear. I'll have to jump on them for that. Then. I thought you'd won it as a mark of achievement or something, Pris. Bearing in mind, you're so established and such prolific supporter.
But the achievement thing is just an idea, a fun idea, something that Linden Lab probably will never ever take into account. Although they do have a leaderboard in the mobile app.
Yeah.
So it's kind of funny that they're doing it in the mobile app, but not in actual Second Life. But maybe in the mobile app they've got, they can measure the metrics maybe better than if you're on a PC, possibly. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how they track apps and all that kind of things. Because on Xbox you've got different, each game have their own achievements.
Yeah,
And then inside the
honest.
game you've got the achievement, but then Clowny was saying, okay, but if we add achievement, therefore is Second Life a social platform or is it a game? Because we're gamifying the platform. But it's not so much about gamifying the platform, it's more about let's find some fun ways for people to engage, which I've got a video coming up though. I'm working on it.
There are. I mean, if I take it out of the Second Life arena for 1 second, and I think about some of the other virtual worlds out there, they actually do this already. There's ones out there where you get to change, your profile, your text on your profile, the way you appear in world. You change. Some of them they appear like through a cloud, and it comes together. So the orange clouds can be changed to like a purple cloud or a red cloud or something like that, and you know how old the person is because they have that ability. Little things like that. So yeah, I mean, I don't think it's a bad idea.
So many things that happens into Second Life that for sure it would be hard to measure up because deleting your house or skybox isn't an achievement, it's a rite of passage, which is true. And how would they know that we've deleted our house by accident anyway? You know what I mean? So, because somebody did mention, it's something that it's impossible to measure up. But maybe some of them can be measured up. I don't know. They don't need to measure up everything, but just a few achievements here and there maybe could attract some people or give a goal. It's not so much about us, the old timers, because we know what we're doing. Most of us are here for a reason. We've got things to do, we're all sorted. But for newcomers, they need something to stick around.
I think the classic thing will be something along the lines of once you've moved away from having a classic avatar, or once you've moved away from the starter packs that you have on the avatars and actually got your own thing from that point of view. I think one of the other examples you picked was, have you actually talked to someone in, was it London City, certainly, have you talked to someone in London City? That kind of thing. It can be measured, and it's a fairly jokey thing. For example, I like the idea. I think it could be a lot of fun. And if we have like a little row of just little icons across the top of our profile thing, alongside our names and everything else, then people can say, okay, we're sitting down there, and you're going to get, of course, you're going to get the people that have been on Second Life for 15, 20 odd years or something like that. We're the old guys and everything else, and then everyone's then going to turn around and say, so where are all your achievements? And you're going to kind of know how old someone actually is in there and how much they play it by the number of achievements they've actually managed to get. It's almost like when you go into a fast food place like McDonald's, and the server behind the counter there has got their badges with their stars on the badges. You know you've got a good one when they've got like 5 stars and all that. Whereas if you got like a 1 or 2 star thing, they're probably not going to be. You're probably not going to get your fries. So it's that kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe they could just measure it up in the I've lost my word, in like the wrestling sim or the Firestorm sim, the welcome hub. Have a few things there, some kind of little quest, but funny things, not stupid thing like jump here.
Well, that's a separate thing as well. Achievement for the first time you get yourself out of the welcome centre. The fact that you actually then manage to teleport, you can measure that, for example. Or when you actually do go and buy another body, so you're no longer using the Linden Classic stuff. I mean, they're little things, but I think it'd be kind of fun. You just mentioned something which I did remind me this week. So it's a good and a bad thing, really. The good thing is a great happy birthday and congratulations to Firestorm. 15 years now supplying Second Life.
Okay.
Yeah. They're having a bit of a party out there. There's a few giveaways as well. Pris, you're slacking if you've got the Linden there, but you haven't got the Firestorm giveaways yet. So they're there.
Excuse me, I've been very busy, okay?
You have to go. I haven't got one myself yet, but I think if I'm right in saying you've got to go to the Firestorm region or wherever it is, where they've got their, the information and their help support and everything else on Firestorm. But they've got these 3 big giveaways for people to go there, free gifts for that. So that's out there. The bad, the not so good part of it was there was another viewer out there called Black Dragon, which apparently is no longer going to be using because effectively the funding aspect is just not there anymore. And I think that actually drops back a little bit, in a sense, to some of the points that you made before, Pris, about the market economy in Second Life and how a lot of people how a lot of people now are expecting more and more for less. Or indeed wanting everything for nothing, and as the old adage goes, you don't get something for nothing in this world. Black Dragon was there for nothing because it was being supported by Patreon, but with that funding then coming back and getting less and less, you're not going to get Black Dragon for free anymore. They've effectively, I think that it's signed a death knell on it, and it's stopping as far as I can see. So yes. Everyone will have to learn how to do their pictures another way.
Azrael wants to write the adult achievements. I think there's a lot of adult achievements.
I like that one. I like that one as well. Yes, how to get that RLV collar off. That's an accomplishment. The number of times you put these things up.
Hook up, accomplishment unlock.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah.
I mean, it's kind of funny. Like even if we don't do it, like the achievement that people are coming up with, it's so cool. I think it's just like it's a shame we can't. I don't know. Maybe we should have a wall of the possible achievements. Maybe. Just
I think a wall. I think a wall is a fantastic idea, Pris. I think it'd be even more fantastic if the Lindens could see it, because that way, if they see it, they could potentially get the idea. If we can do that, then that would be super. Phil, if you're out there watching. We've got a good one here. This could fly. You haven't got to do much to sort it out. I think this is something worth thinking about. The wall would be an interesting one. Probably all sorts of arguments about what icons you could use for what achievement or whatever. It's funny because I play on my mobile phone. I've been playing this game for the best part of oh my God, 14 years now.
Oh, that one. I thought you meant the other one.
I think I got phone one.
You had a business one with these anime girls, but that's not the one you mean.
That's gone. I deleted that. Forget that. The one I'm talking about is one called Clash of Clans. I actually started playing that when I was mid-rehearsal for the 2012 Olympics, where I was performed in 3 of the ceremonies. When you're sitting between rehearsal times, or you've got to spare sort of 10 minutes, what are you going to do sitting in this place? It's sitting in the stage and waiting for the other guys to do their bit. And last time I thought I was to download a game, and I downloaded this thing, and it's sort of grown over the years. And yeah, I'm fairly advanced in it now. But you do have a lot of achievements in that too. So achievements like, have you scored this amount on it? Have you leveled up on this thing? Have you got a different clan castle for this thing? Have you got beaten up 3 people? I'm not suggesting these things could apply to Second Life, although I'm sure there'll be someone out there that would love to do it. But yeah, that kind of thing I can think of can actually work. And actually, it gives you a bit of an incentive too, if there is some kind of reward back. I mean, okay, the really basic one, okay, we're going to fill Linden Bear for the people that've got the basics under their hat. It would be interesting to get something, maybe another little gift or something like that. A fun thing. It doesn't have to be great. It doesn't have to be give you street cred. It doesn't have to be all those sorts of things. But I like the idea. I think it could be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I do think, yes, somewhere along the line, I'd love to see everybody's idea under one roof, because I think it's really, really fun. Landed in and banned for no reason. Accomplishment achieved.
You could get the award for being approached by Kev for 100 lindens.
Kev, I think Kev is gone.
Well, maybe the original Kev is gone, but I think there's probably about sort of 40.
There's plenty of others begging for money, but Kevin is gone. Like, we don't see Kevin. Like, the actual Kevin is gone. Like, this is so sad because he's an icon, in itself, really.
He's an icon, yes.
Well, yeah, pretty much. Like, I still remember him approaching every time I used to go to Cosmo, the old Cosmopolitan event. Like, he would always be there, always ask, can I have 100 Linden? Yeah.
They should have erected a statue for Kevin.
They should have taken over his account and just, put it as a statue. This is the oldest scam in SL, Kevin.
Yeah. So many other ones out there, aren't there? They've all got the same face and everything else. So they've all basically cloned. It might even be the same guy. You never know. And he's just got lots of other accounts because some people blocked so many of them, and maybe he's running out of people. Maybe he just kept seeing the same people every time. I never met him. I've heard so much about the guy. In fact, funnily enough, when I see people called Kev turning up, I usually joke with them. I say, before you ask, I'm not going to pass go. I'm not going to give you 100 lindens. It's not that kind of thing.
Honey.
Yeah.
If your son is black, it's not Kevin's. I promise.
What?
Wow.
I'm sorry, it's a terrible joke. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that is a terrible joke, Clara.
I don't even get that. I'm sorry.
You don't need to get it. Sorry, you don't need to get it. That is a terrible, terrible, terrible joke.
You know when the wife gives birth to a baby that does not look anything like the father.
Oh right, yeah, okay, so yes, when you've got like 2 white parents and a black guy, okay, yeah, I get it, yeah. But you can get that. It's kind of like the Royals. Let's take it out of context and say, kind of like the Royals, where you've got all these guys who are like sort of blonde or with brown hair or black hair, and then suddenly Harry turns up and he's ginger.
Yeah, but that's a recessive trait. That's not like 2 white blonde parents.
Yeah,
and then the son.
Baby.
Yeah.
That would be weird. Yes. Yes.
It has happened.
anyways-
It has happened.
Well, anyways,
if they've got a recessive gene, in the colour thing, it can come out.
Wait.
You can have that, but yeah,
Actually,
it doesn't happen very often.
Yeah. No, it's 2 generation. So that means my daughter's son could have a baby that who is black.
It turns black after
Right,
being
yeah,
born. Oh my god.
Even though they're both, I can't remember if she was the one. I think it jumps 2 generation, but that's possible. When there's a person that is black in the family, one could turn out, but I don't know if it's her son or her grandchild. Basically, can't remember.
That sounds like Michael Jackson. That does. I mean, he started out, one colour and he ended up another colour. And when he finally passed, bless him, he didn't even look like Michael Jackson anymore. But that was probably some of the surgery he had too.
No, he had the LIGO, and it really affected his skin, and he was really insecure about it. So I think he at first was creams, but then I think he started taking pills to lighten the skin, just to even it all out. He wasn't trying to be white. He definitely considered himself a black man all the way to the end, but he was so insecure about his skin.
Yeah. Well, there we go.
But yeah, I don't know. I'll have to think about something. I would love to see a page and see everybody's achievements, just for the fun of it. So I'll have to think about it, how to do it.
I bet it would be a HUD.
Huh?
This could be a Second Life meme. Actually, the HUD's not a bad idea. You can have like your achievement HUD as an extension to your profile.
Yeah.
And you just go to a separate tab, and here are all the achievements that person has achieved so far. And you can have some funny ones out there.
Yeah, that would be a good thing. A HUD. And then it relates to a page. A web page, and then you'd have the wall there, so you could see everybody's achievements and how many achievements. That could be an idea. Yeah, and you could have section like the adult section and the PG section, because you don't want to mix up. But yeah, that could work. A HUD.
Yeah.
Oh, where are you?
So yeah.
I'll make stuff. Cole will make it.
So I've asked Copilot what are the notable news in Second Life this week, and the most notable happenings in Second Life this week. Halloween has taken over. Oh my god.
Yes.
It's your
I'm working on a video. So I'm working on a video. I was going to do a short, and then obviously I can't. My thoughts cannot be contained.
I gotta build the
3
thing.
minutes. Yeah, no, this is a different thing. So I'm doing a video because I had an idea. So I got to something and I thought, oh my gosh, this is such a cool idea, and I was going to do a short about it, but it's such a good concept, something that I really like, and I think everybody should know about it. So I'm going to do a video, a full-length video, full length, 8 to 10 minutes to explain it. In the meantime, yes, I do want to do that video with what Clara is building. So if anyone has their Halloween outfit and they want to show it off, you can just contact me and I will be filming it.
We're gonna have a party.
We'll go a few people in one place.
Okay, and then we are still working on the final Halloween, the actual Halloween day podcast. But yeah, that's a different.
Yeah.
There's 3 things.
You gotta show me. You gotta show me after this. You gotta show me where you want this thing, and then I can get started.
That's fine. Yeah. But yeah.
Meantime, the Halloween shop and hop is live. We've got dozens of creators out there offering exclusive items and discounts. Some big names are participating in that too. That's quite good. Bellisaria is hosting its annual Trick or Treat event where you can collect candy, win prizes. That's out there too. There's the video creators in Second Life, their group showcase is going on at the Second Life Cinema. Drawing a lot of my cinema fans on that one. That's highlighting creative storytelling through in-world video production. Linden Labs has launched Ridgewood Enclave, which is a new premium plus neighbourhood in Bellisseria. Lots of modern architecture, lush landscaping, lots of peaceful virtual living down there, apart from when someone decides to land on your place by accident, or maybe the
Security will
random,
kick them.
or maybe the random battle bus goes around there. Because if I remember rightly, there used to be a bus you could go around, which takes you on the tour of all of that, and you can get on there. And if you sit on it long enough, it ends up crashing, and it sort of throws you into a hill or into the sea or something going around there. But it's kind of fun if you just sit on there. I did actually think about us doing a cast from the thing at one point, which would have been quite nice. It kind of like, the wheels, and we could also sit there sort of singing the wheels and the bus go round and round or something like that as we were going along. But it didn't quite work that way. So we ended up parking this boat alongside it and did the whole thing in the bridge, just under the bridge where you go in. We've got the interface for Marketplace has been overhauled again. They realised they messed up a little bit on the first one, so we've now got better responsiveness, more usability. Pictures now are no longer blurred. They've decided to try and do that, so that's all going ahead now.
Everything looks the same to me.
Well, the picture's a lot bigger now, as you can actually see, rather than just a little icon that it used to have. Personally, I prefer the little icon.
What icon? For what?
I preferred it as it was because that's how I shop. I don't do shopping in events and stores and stuff like that because I just
I'm really confused. What icon? Because in the Marketplace, when you click on your item, you get a bigger picture of it.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that. I'm saying about when you go to the market.
No, they changed it. Like, you used to click on the picture and it used to show a bigger picture. Now you can't click on the picture. It still doesn't do it. So they haven't fixed it.
Oh yeah, that was like
That's
6
what Clara
months
just said.
That was like 6 months or a year ago.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, I liked it with the small icons because that way then I actually had more products per page when I looked at it. But that's just a personal preference for me.
Oh, Dad.
So
I
can
don't
go
see a
through that.
difference.
yeah.
But when you go looking at it now,
I choose 96 per page.
when you go looking at it now, the products, the icons for the products are much bigger, which therefore means you can't see quite as much when you go in. And as you know, Clara, I have a massive screen here. The fact I still can't see what I want to do on something.
Yeah, but you choose the default. The default is 48 per page. I choose 96 per page. I have to do that manually.
No, it's nothing to do with that. It's all about what you actually see on the screen when you're doing it. The icons are about 3 to 4 times bigger than they used to be. But we've got that on there too. Other news. Phil Rosedale has been hosting a live Q&A and technical tests for the new voice server infrastructure. He reckons he's got it right. He reckons he's sorting a lot of problems out. So we've now got another version of something that already does basically does what we've already got. So well done, Second Life there. I'm sure it's going to be really wonderful. I'm sure it will probably even attract an awful lot of new people to Second Life, if only they knew and understood what it was all about. But hey, I guess this is progress. I've got my tongue in my cheek when I'm saying all this. So but we've got the whole QA and test for that.
Yeah, but I don't think that's going to attract people.
Of course it won't. Of course it won't.
I mean, sure, it's great, but this is not a point.
There's a couple of technical updates coming out as well. The Second Life Viewer 2025.06 now includes the inventory favourites that a lot of people have been asking for, and that basically simplifies your whole asset management and your inventory.
That's not out yet.
You'll be able to group things together to be able to find things easier. If if only you hadn't got like 300,000 items in your inventory already. I'm jokingly say that as well, but hey, people like to shop. If you have,
Yes.
the more you shop, the more problems you could probably find in terms of finding stuff. So, that update could be quite useful for a few people.
I do, but on the 20th of October, there is the clean your inventory week.
Oh.
So I'll be making a video about that. I can't remember. I've got it scheduled in my calendar on the 20th, but if I look at the actual post, it's in November, I think.
I'll be right back.
In the first week in November, take 10 minutes to an hour cleaning up your inventory. So I'll be making a video about it. Because there's a whole history behind it, so I'll be making a video about it during the week.
So what's happening? Is there a contract with AWS coming up for renewal and they're just trying to save on server space? Is that what it is? I don't know. But it's always a good idea to keep on top of what you've got in inventory. I must admit, I go through mine fairly regular basis. Not that I actually add to it very much.
It's so easy to say, like, Denise always make fun of me. She doesn't understand why I can't unpack every time I buy something. I just can't. I bought some items before here which I thought I was going to put on, and I couldn't. I didn't have time, and I haven't done it, and I have this to do. I have to prepare my outfit for Halloween. I have to film this video. I need to do some interviews. And then I forget that I bought those 5 items and I haven't unpacked them because things happened.
I'll tell you, I'll get into a secret. I have a really big bugbear, and it actually is inventory, funny enough. It's not inventory favourites, wouldn't solve it. The problem I get is I might go out and find myself a rather funky new pair of shoes, for example, a pair of sneakers or something like that. And I'll buy these things and I'll put them in my inventory. And then I'll go away and I'll not wear them, say, for a couple of weeks. And then I'll go and try and find them, and I can't find them because I've got so many things in my inventory. And I suddenly think, why have I got all these things in my inventory?
30,000
Let me finish. Let me finish. So I do a bit of stuff on the club scene. I can also get stores can send me stuff on updates, or creators can send me stuff on updates. I can also get note cards on come to this event, or go there, or do this, or do that. Or I can then you get pictures sent to you of some of the latest things that are going on, or maybe a banner for an event or something like that. All these things go into your inventory. So when I'm looking for that little folder with that, with that pair of sneakers, I want to find it. I can't find it anymore because suddenly I've got like all these notices and note cards and banners and everything else. It's just complete shit. Sorry, because it literally I can't. It's just so much noise. I can't find the things I want to find anymore. And I know everyone should say to me, "Why the hell don't you just delete them as soon as you get them?" Well, I would do. Frankly, I do. But at the end of the day, you sort of look at it, you're thinking, all these things, some people will just simply, the thing will pop up in the corner of their screen, they'll just hit the X, and that then automatically goes into their inventory. And you're thinking, God, the inventory goes absolutely massive for stuff like that. So even if I just was to clear out the spam, my inventory would massively drop, I think, in comparison to how big it is. Although, as you and I and Clara knows, I don't go shopping massively anyway.
But it's true, the note card, and I write a lot of note cards because, not that I want to write note cards, but most creators, you need to send a note card because my IMs are capped, blah, blah, blah. So I do have to send note cards to creators. So I probably have a lot of note cards that I've sent that I should probably delete, but then, and then they reply with the note cards.
I have to be honest, my IMs get capped. And it's not through any fault of my own or anything like that. It's because I'm a member of number of groups with clubs and stuff in there, and every 2 hours you're going to get the best part of 16 new note cards flying out there with the next event flying on there.
Isn't it going to your... I don't understand this IM cap, because I receive all my messages through my email. So how is the IM capped? It goes to my email.
Because if but I don't want that stuff appearing in my email. So, if not being funny, Pris, I know you talk about the fact that I sort of go to bed early sometimes in comparison with Australian time, but, I don't want to get emails saying someone's demanding a message and wanting to reply from me at something like 4:30 a.m. I'd rather get a bit of quality night's sleep, So...
But your phone isn't it on sleep? I don't have notification for nothing. I mean, just my messages, my phone messages. If I want to check my email, I physically have to go. I don't have notification for my emails. And I always say to people, do not send, I think it's on my profile, do not send me note cards. I absolutely despise note cards with a passion. Send me emails, because if you message me, if you send me an IM, it goes to my email. I can actually reply to you. If you send me a note card, I have to log in to read the note card and reply to you. And most of the time, I'm not.
Yeah, but if you get 2 IMs, they will cap, and you will not receive them all in any sort of way.
So what?
If you get more than a certain number of IMs while you're offline, it stops putting them up on the screen when you log in, so you just won't get them. And that's a well-known thing. So the only way you can get through that is actually by attaching a note card to when they're sending it. That's why.
That many.
So if I'm on the club scene and basically, across 10 groups, and a host and a DJ wants to sort of advertise, and they're probably going to do a conference to get all their mates and stuff in as well. You're going to have all those things every hour throughout the night, which is the best part. Say 10 to 12 hours. It's at the very least it's going to be 100 messages from that point of view. Then you're going to get a load of note cards on there as well. Then you're going to get all the stores sending you stuff out as well, with all the events and stuff like that. It's just too much noise. Really, I just don't have the time when I log in to go through 100 messages, and that's the problem.
Okay, well, I don't receive hundreds of messages, so that must be fun. But I'm guessing creators must be getting a lot of them. But if you're logging in every day too, I mean, you're getting all the messages. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to plan this when I'm away from my cruise for 7 days. How am I going? Oh no, that's fine. I'm taking my laptop.
This is why the reasons why people are going to things like Discord and stuff, where you get to see everything that's on there, and it doesn't get capped. You get the whole list, and that's why I guess in some way why there are club swap people on Discord, there are store people want people on Discord, there are all sorts of people want people on Discord. They want to take people out of the Second Life environment. Yeah, it could be for foul means, but for the fair means part of it means that you can actually stay in contact with the people you're trying to talk to, because you don't get that capping thing going on. So I get it.
But I guess from a customer point of view, maybe just have your email address or your help desk link onto your profile. I'd rather actually, send an email. If I don't know, I find writing a note card is tedious. It's just you open a note card, you have to say, I don't know, it would be so much easier if you had an email.
People do it because they need to. Like just the other day, I wrote an email a note card to one of the Chung ladies because I had a neighbor whose gigantic mangrove tree was in our land.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that required a note card because, it's one of the chunks. Her IMs are going to get capped.
Yeah. Yeah, we're a bit of a conundrum. We've had this lovely Hebridean cottage with sort of, nice stonework and everything around it, which looks like, a typical sort of white-walled Hebridean fishing cottage with a little fishing boat alongside. But we might bring the fishing boat to this sim, actually, just for a laugh one day. But our neighbour next door on that particular parcel decided to have a big tropical mangrove swamp put in next door there with waterfalls and everything else there, and put the trees right on the boundary. So basically, half this massive black mangrove tree suddenly growing in the middle of the Hebrides, which didn't quite work really. But
In the what? Or
Well,
Hebrides?
you know what would be cool then? Would
What?
be nice if they could add buttons on your profile that links directly to your email or a secondary message system.
No, then people could stalk people.
Huh?
that would create problems, Pris. Firstly, you need to have the ability on request to not get emails. That's by law. And then secondly, yes, if you've got them people that want to keep hitting you, they're going to keep hitting those other buttons because they want to try and get through to you outside of Second Life. And let's face it, not everybody wants to be contacted outside of Second Life for whatever reason.
Yeah,
If
an option. I'm not saying that everybody has to put it. It's always an option. Like I'd rather
everybody,
put.
I see this as well, where people get challenged and they have to try and provide information or, disclosure of circumstances, etc., outside Second Life. There is actually some rules in Second Life's terms of service about that too. But it does open the doors for stalking, griefing, all sorts of things, and that can then follow you out into the real world, and that is not a good place to be. So I would be very wary about putting that stuff on there. By all means, if you want to get someone to email and you have an email account, etc., and you want to do that, then put your email on your profile. But I don't think maybe having a tab on there with all the profile links. I know that some media things can do that. They say tap on your Instagram here, your Spotify, your Facebook. Your Flickr or whatever, you can put all those things on there. You can click on those things, and away you go. But having to have that and make that available on demand is pushing it into a paradigm, I think, which is not ideal, particularly if you get people that are starting to be stalked with griefers and stuff out there too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just thinking. I mean, this is an option that it is on most website, like you just click on the icon and it takes you directly to either Messenger or WhatsApp or email.
I think
it's not something new. Basically, it's always been
what you do when you have your profile, don't you, is it says, okay, put your other links here, and they'll give you a load of options, and basically by clicking the informations on your particular things, you can tag in your LinkedIn profile, your Facebook, whatever. And if you do put that information there, it will then come up on your profile.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I get that. That's completely fine. That's if you want to do it. That's more of a passive thing, which is great. The downside is if people then start saying, because I haven't got that information on your profile, you must be therefore up to something or not to be trusted. And that goes into a completely different world. And then
that's paranoid.
Hang on, and they can start, and then people can start getting pressured to provide those kinds of social information on demand because someone else wants it. And here's the ironic thing: often you find that the people demanding those kind of links have no links themselves. They want to stay completely anonymous themselves, but they want to get all the lowdown on everybody else.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're a store, you already have those links.
We're not all store, Pris. Come on.
Yeah, but that's a different issue because I've been looking for, like I bought something, I can't find the image because I'm using my wardrobe, so I need the image. So I'm trying to figure out the owner. The owner on their profile don't have a link anywhere. There's no social media whatsoever. I've looked everywhere and I'm thinking, okay, well, delete. So I'm deleting the thing. I'm not even going to use it. If I can't have a picture, can't find your social, can't find where you are, I'm deleting you. I'm picky. I know.
I think you are actually. Yeah. maybe. You know.
I think
If I was talking,
if you're a store, you need to be able to be contacted. I'm sorry, if you're not contactable at all, like there's an
yeah,
issue.
but I mean, some of the really big stores have actual customer service reps sitting 24/7 on their things because they don't want to be bothered by people contacting them
That's
direct.
fine. Yeah, they do have
For that reason.
bots. They have that's why they have CSR managers as they call
Yeah.
them. Yeah. Yeah.
That's what that's for. So yeah, they don't want to be contacted. You know, if let me pick
Because
someone. You know,
if you want to
if
talk to me, just send all the message to Andy.
Oh no!
yeah, by the way, everyone can message.
Andy doesn't even check messages from me. Do not send your messages to him. They will never.
They got to find me first. I mean, that's the first thing. If they can find me, yeah. The next question is, my IMs get capped, guys. If you get through that wall, right? It's then a question of, do I really want to read all these messages? Sometimes it's like, oh, what the hell? I'll talk to them when I see them because I'm old-fashioned that way, right?
Send them to Denise then. Send them to Denise.
Yeah.
Denise will be fine. She can handle those messages. I trust her.
I just don't want it. I want a quiet. I'm old-fashioned. I like a quiet life. You know, I don't get off on hearing my phone go pinging every 2 seconds or something. Oh my god, I've got another message. I've got to receive that. I've got to answer that straight away. No, I'm not like that. I just think, okay, but if they keep messaging you, what the hell's wrong with them? Can't they just wait? I'll be there eventually.
Yeah.
And then I
I disturb because I'm always doing something and I don't want people to get upset. They need to understand I'm in the middle of filming or something, so I have to have that.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
why. But I will reply. I'm always doing something. Very rarely that I'm here not doing anything.
Yeah. Oh, well, never mind.
Yeah.
So what else is going on in the wonderful world of Second Life? What is it? What is the latest things? I mean, I've had a quick look just generally across the press.
Outside of Second Life, though, have you heard about the Xbox scandal at the moment?
No. How's that work?
Quite interesting. Well, they're putting their price up, which is quite interesting because I don't know. Maybe I'll do a video about it because it's really annoying me that. So they're putting their price up for no reason. It's going to be a very expensive Game Pass, and people are so angry that they crashed the cancel page because there's so many people cancelling their Game Pass. But it's quite interesting how they're putting prices up for subscriptions every month with no benefit at all. Like we always complain in Second Life as well about the subscription prices, what we pay in Second Life between the tiers, and I mean I still think the land is expensive. I could go down a little. I think we're getting value with the membership, but Xbox is raising their prices just to make money, which is unbelievable.
Well, they're in business. I kind of get it.
Well, yeah. Well, I understand their business. That's what we've been saying as well with Second Life. Their business, they need to make money. But
Xbox is making money. Is the difference?
Yeah. I mean, at this point, they are a profitable company, and they just decide, okay, well, we're going to make, just put the price up just to make some more money, so that they can pay more money to whoever, the investors, without thinking about the gamers. Because someone like me, I only play one game. I just want to buy my game, play that game and I'll be playing it like I've done with Destiny. I don't need the game pass really. But
Yeah.
you have to pay for the game pass if you want to chat with your friends on the Xbox.
Well, yeah, you get that, don't you? They know you want it, so they don't want it on the basic, so they'll put it on a premium element on that, so that they'll force you down that route, because they want people to invest in the premium side of it, so that's why they're going to bundle it in that package. You get it you get it on a lot of things. Any sort of media does that. We all have cable. We all have satellite, or cable or satellite.
It's just getting like crazy. The amount of subscription we have to pay, and they just put the price up, which is not even why we're getting the same value. I mean, even Netflix, when they put their prices up, like, why? Why are you putting the price up? Disney has fixed.
I heard Netflix is now $30 a month. Last I knew, 10 years ago, it was like $8 a month. What the heck happened?
Yeah, but you're not getting anything more. And then you have to, to pay if you want to see that movie. Oh, it's not on Netflix. You have to be on Prime. Oh, well, it's not on Prime. It has to be on Stan. And oh, well, this one is on the... And that's why we end up with so many subscriptions. And then it just becomes unaffordable. And then we have to pay for our hobbies as well, like Second Life. It's just... I don't know where we're going in this world.
That works. I know. It goes the same way. Then you get someone like Hybrid that trying to drop that model and drop it out in Second Life, and we all know what happened.
They did say that pirating is going back up now because of this. So.
Well, why wouldn't it?
Oh well, yeah.
Not saying it's a good thing, but yeah, people will do stuff like that.
But our paycheck don't go up to match the expenses. So yeah, for sure.
Oh well,
yeah,
there we go.
I might have to switch to PC. I'm considering cancelling my pre-order and see if I can play on PC. But other than that, nothing new. I've booked my cruise, so I'm definitely going next year.
Where are you cruising then, Pris? Where are you cruising, Pris?
New Caledonia.
What?
Where's that?
New Caledonia.
To the rest of us.
Well, it's close to Australia.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's down outside. It's only a 7-day cruise, so yeah.
I'm from the old world. So you say Caledonia to me, I'm thinking Scotland. No, I'm thinking, why would you want to go cruise around there?
French colonies, New Caledonia.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Right. Is that where Papillon and all that took place, or was that somewhere else?
Where what?
Papillon, the penal colony that Steve McQueen, that they made a film and Steve McQueen was in it. He escaped. At the end of the movie, he escapes. They leave it basically. He jumps off a cliff with some straw bales and floats into oblivion. It's a true story. The authorities never caught up with him after that. But it's a French penal colony, and I think it's somewhere in your part. I might be completely wrong. It might be somewhere like St Helena or something like that, which is where they put.
There's plenty
Napoleon, wasn't it?
French island. We're going as well to Vanuatu, so we're stopping in New Caledonia and Vanuatu.
Vanuatu. Ooh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
So they're gonna give you hay fever with all the daisies around your neck and sort of doing their hula dancing and everything else.
So, but that's next year. So
in your case, I think it'd be better doing the haka actually, Pris, or the local tribal equivalent. The other sort of traditional greeting with the flowers and everything else is nice, I guess. I've not been to that part of the world, so I don't know. I've seen the haka because I've seen the gentlemen when they come over to the UK.
We should go, baby.
We should go everywhere, according to you. But yeah,
It's very expensive,
you know,
Clara. Very expensive.
this is the thing. This is the thing. Clara's not paying for it, so she wants to go everywhere.
I'll
Yeah.
just sell feet pics.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it really a good idea mentioning that kind of thing on YouTube? Yeah, okay.
Maybe I should
Right,
do that too.
answers my postcard. If anybody wants pictures of Clara's feet, do not message us in this channel, okay? So yeah.
And don't message Andy because he will not answer. He won't even see your message.
Yeah, don't
exactly.
message him. There's no point. Message Denise.
Yes.
Yeah, message Denise.
Yeah,
Message Denise about my feet pics. They will be expensive though. Be ready.
So all you need to do is message Denise with the hashtag with a message in the header, hashtag I love Clara's bunions, and then she can do whatever you want to do from there.
Wow.
Not something cute like Clara's cuticles or something.
Yeah, she'll be the foot pick manager.
There we go. All right. It's been a fun time tonight. We didn't have it. Let's be honest, we didn't actually have that much to talk about because we hadn't really planned it, as we usually do. And it's a slightly different time because unfortunately I'm going to be somewhere else tomorrow night, which is when we would usually be doing it. So yeah, but it's still great.
Yeah. No, but I've had a really busy couple of weeks actually. It's just so many things to do, not enough hours in a day to do them.
No kidding.
Yeah.
But not enough hours like with energy.
I can't wait for Christmas, to be honest. I just want a break. Yeah, I just want a break, stop working for 2 weeks, and
I hope that I can go to London for Christmas, but we will see. I should probably start selling.
So she doesn't want to just go to Australia and now New Zealand and go around half of the South Pacific. She now wants to come to London too. I mean,
we have known about this since I got home from London. That I want to go for Christmas, but we'll see. I'm gonna have to start selling the feet pics. I can do it.
My God. Okay.
Yeah. Other than that, I may have a rental coming up as well today.
You do, don't you? Yes.
Yep. So I have a house.
It's a corner house here on Aussie shores.
Yep.
It's a large plot with its own private beach. It's got ocean views, and you got a lovely view of the sunrise and through midday as well. It's great. It's on the opposite side of the island to where we do our podcast here, so you won't have to put up with us yakking in your backyard all the time. And it's well, you might get the odd moment when I sort of take the speedboat out and create mayhem, but because there's nothing in that side of the sim. But it's a lovely little place. I won't show them about the neighbours, but never mind. But yeah, it's all good. Yeah, because we live in next door. Anyway, but yeah, we won't talk about that. It's a much bigger place than there's a place that we've got. But we're quite attached to where we are.
Yeah,
Otherwise, we would have moved there.
If you want to live next door to the famous Andy, the one and only.
Clara, we're trying to advertise this. We don't want to put them off, okay? So, remember, folks, don't have nightmares. Oh dear.
Oh yeah. But
yeah. So we've got that, and we've got a couple more events coming up around Aussie Shores, I think, for things going on there as well. There's going to be a few parties, I think. We had a DJ or two coming.
There's a Halloween party that Pris is going to make a video of us dancing. Date to be determined. I got to start filming that tonight if I don't drink myself to sleep, but I probably won't.
Yeah, don't drink yourself to sleep. That would be good. Because the problem with you, Clara, is you don't go to sleep, so you just keep drinking. That's the problem.
There's a small chance it might get pushed one more day to tomorrow, but it will be done before the end of the weekend.
Okay. I'm just going to jump in here on just going back to our last point on this one. I've just seen this line in the chat here. Quinn Valentina has just said that Sibylla has the prettiest feet born, she believes. Sibylla, if I'm not wrong, that's the one with the weird toenails and everything, isn't it? They're like hooking up. They're like claws, aren't they?
Your response should be.
Yeah.
Your response should be, no, that's Clara's feet. They are the prettiest.
Well, put it this way, they're more normal compared to Sibylla.
What do you mean the prettiest feet bomb?
Oh my god.
Oh, actually, I forgot to send. Yeah, there was a really weird feet I saw the other day advertised. I thought, oh wow.
There are some really weird feet. There are some really weird feet in Second Life.
They have like super long nails. Like, how do you walk with clothes on your I don't know.
Well, that's it.
Animals.
Exactly. They're not toenails, are they? They're claws.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. You're thinking. Yeah.
It's just like hair. I mean,
Gotta be
there was
honest.
a Guinness record of. I think it was a woman that has the longest nails in the world. Like it's really weird. Like you can't.
There's like 3 people that have had that record at different times, and their nails are hella long. You know, when the nails get long enough, they kind of curl.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They end up looking like curly fries. Yeah.
Yeah. How do you whole thing? You can't wash yourself. You can't even pick your nose.
Okay, so cards on the table. I'm not into people with bad feet. I thank my lucky stars that there's been no creator yet that's created a foot with bunions and all the other complaints and ingrown toenails and stuff like that that some people get, because if they did, that would be absolutely hideous to me. But I'm sure bearing in mind a lot of people out there that want to look as if they've just been 5 rounds with Mike Tyson with bruises and cuts and grazes and everything else all over them. I'm sure they would love to have that kind of thing. There undoubtedly will be someone out there creating something like that as I speak. I have no doubt. But no, I'm just like normal feet. I'm just I'm boring.
You know that I have permanent calluses under my big toes. Yeah.
My ex-husband chooses his women with their feet. Like, he looks at the feet. If he doesn't like the feet, like he says, there's some feet that are really nice looking. And I remember we had a secretary, and he used to say she has the most beautiful feet ever. And I thought, okay. But yeah, if you have what he calls fugly feet, he will not date you, basically.
Well, my feet look healthy, but their shape's funny.
Let's be completely blunt about this. If you want to get together with someone and get really close to them and stuff, you're going to have to get in bed with them. And if they've got bad feet, it's not a very nice thing to have. It's lurking down there under the sheets, is it?
Yeah, but that's what you call bad feet, though.
Oh, but there are, say, people with bunions, verrucas, ingrown toenails, you name it, that kind of stuff. I'm sure someone in Second Life's going to be, if they haven't already done it, I'm sure someone will be doing something like that soon.
Well, seriously, you want to be in Second Life with bunion?
I think there are bunions in Second Life. I don't know about
the rest. Oh my god.
Really?
Can you imagine it?
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, but honey, did you know about that under my big toe since I was a kid?
You really are determined to keep talking about that on a YouTube channel, aren't you? I mean, yeah. It's, all I can really say, Clara, is have a bath. Stop having showers, have a bath, and you'll suddenly find they disappear. It happens if you have a bath.
They've been there since I was a kid.
Well, suppose you haven't had a bath. You've got showers in your house.
We have a bathtub. I have taken baths before. I actually prefer to take baths sometimes, but I can't anymore.
When was the last time?
Well, So my dad has now declared the bathtub to belong to my niece. So I can't use it. I gotta shower, which is fine.
Well, there we are then. Yeah. I haven't got any of these things under my toes.
I have had baths in my life, and I bathe. And calluses are not from hygiene; they are from use.
Yes, the point is, if you have a shower, you'll find. Why are you talking about this on Pris's channel? This has nothing to do with Pris's channel. Sorry, Pris.
I don't know what we're talking about. That's funny.
I can see Pris in my mind's eye, sitting there gloating away, and with her hands rapidly sort of, bit like Blofeld with his cat sitting in there thinking, I can make a short out of this.
So you asked why I'm talking about this on Clara's channel. I am teasing you because I know you haven't looked very hard at my feet, which is not a bad thing.
Not being funny, I generally don't look at the soles of people's feet. Unless, it's just not, doesn't interest me,
One of the times that you came here to Texas, maybe, my big toes, they have a little bit of hair. It's totally normal. I don't love it. Sometimes I'll shave it, sometimes I'll leave it.
Clara, this is just too much information. We don't need to know all this.
Listen, one of the times you came here, I was like, okay, I'm going to shave my toes for him. Well, I forgot.
Shave
You're
your
shaving
toes.
Yeah, the big toes have a little bit of hair. It's normal. It's at the bottom. It's almost invisible.
Clara, what are you doing? Just stop talking about it.
Yeah, listen. I shaved.
People don't need to know you've got hobbit feet, okay?
I shaved one of the toes. I shaved one of the toes and forgot about the other, and I was about to. I think this was actually the first time I was about to see you. I actually had pee so much that afternoon because I was so nervous. I kept peeing, and then I said to Mom, "Oh my God! I just realized I shaved one foot and not the other." And she burst out laughing. I didn't even notice, so it was fine.
Well, of course I didn't notice. I'm looking at you, not your feet. I'm not that so short-sighted and narrow-minded that I'm going to look and say, "Oh, you've got longer hair on that foot than on that one." Oh yeah, come on! I'm not like. I know there are people like that in Second Life that look at your avatar and they get really judgmental that way, but I'm not one of them. Which is why I think that Phil Linden's bear is actually a wonderful thing. It's scary, but it's wonderful.
Okay, so I'm just going to answer this question for Queen. Some of the, they're not required to have the same prices. Some people are charging more on MP because they have fees for selling on MP on the marketplace. So if you go to the store, it might be a little bit cheaper because they don't get charged that marketplace fee. So if I'm going to buy a big thing and I really like the creator, I will go out of my way to actually go to the store and buy it just so they don't get charged that fee.
I have a question. This thing that you shared, Pris, in the chat.
Yeah.
Is that the beautiful feet that the person referred to?
Well, that's that. I saw that the other day at an event. I can't remember which one, and I thought, oh my gosh, this is so. I was going to send it to Denise, and I completely forgot about it. And I thought, this is interesting how the feet are moving, the toes are moving because the our toes don't move, and those
toenails are long.
I know.
I scratched myself in the night. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, I had never seen this before, and I thought, wow, okay, now we need feet with toes because our toes they're static, basically. But in this one, that's for foot fetishists, okay.
As if having a big ass wasn't enough, and look, I mean, that is a big ass on that one. I mean, look at it. It's
we're not talking about the ass. We're talking about the
arse is twice the width of the waist. I mean, come on.
That is a motorboat ass.
That really is. I mean, that person in the real world, that person will not be able to sit down. In fact, if that person actually puts high heels on, they are going to be so overbalanced, they're going to fall over backwards every time they stand up.
No, Andy, it doesn't happen this way. It's like you say that, like there are people that have big boobs, bigger than.
Well, they have to have the big boobs to counterbalance the big ass, don't they?
It's a badong kadong, reborn level
Badong
kadong,
Badong kadong. Say it with me, Chris. Let it flow off your tongue. Badong kadong.
Badong kadong, badong kadong.
It's an American word. We're crazy over here.
Really? I don't think I've ever heard that. Badong kadong.
Badong kadong. Yeah.
They're also very expensive. For which bodies are those feet? Are they for everybody or just a specific body? Those.
I suspect that's
reborn.
I suspect.
Oh, just for reborn.
The picture.
No,
we're referring to the picture again, right?
The link I sent through with those feet.
It is reborn Initium Cupra and unrigged.
Wow.
Yeah, that's. They're also expensive. Yeah, they are expensive.
They're hella expensive. You know, I don't think that on either avatar, I have actually bought nails, toenails, or fingernails. No. I take that back.
Yeah.
I take that back. Wait. I take that back. I have one pack of nail colors that I use all the time, but that's all I need. That's all I want.
No, I don't mind changing the nails. I mean, the feet, I don't think you have to look at the feet, really. Like, I don't look at people's feet. Even my shoes, like sometimes I feel guilty because I don't ever film my feet, and the shoes are beautiful, but we don't really pay attention too much.
Yeah.
Don't film your feet unless it makes sense with the rest of the scene, because I swear people will get freaky about it.
Yeah, but some people have so many beautiful shoes. Like it feels like a crime to not show off the shoes. Like I've started to show a little bit of the outfit because I just want to show off what creators are doing. But
in that context, it's fine. But don't like.
No, I wouldn't just film my feet just to film my feet. Like I'm not even.
And don't do it in a way where it's like random and you make a point of your feet for no reason.
Yeah, no.
People will freak out.
No, I'm not. Look, Andy, look at my feet.
I can't see your feet, thank goodness.
Yeah, but don't look at them.
Well, it's okay. I mean, you haven't got bad feet like some people do. But yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just
like some people. He says you looking at me.
There are some trends in Second Life which words just fail me, and they actually repulse me. But these people think that they're beautiful, and you have to humour. Oh, don't you think it's great? Yes, I think it's awesome. It's wonderful. You're thinking, Jesus Christ, someone find me a bucket. It's just absolutely horrible. But yeah,
there's nothing you can do. Like this is, you may not like it, but they like it. Like those feet, those curling feet with long nails, if they made them, it's because people are actually there's a demand for it.
Yeah, but like, who's okay, so 99.9%, if not all, of SL's fashion comes from RL, right?
Yes.
Who in RL is doing nails like that? Like, how do you go about your life like that?
I'm sure there are people. Okay, actually, let's Google it.
I mean, I've seen there's this one girl I saw years ago. She had really long nails, and people online were telling her like you can't even play the piano, and like she totally actually is able to play the piano. So she had a video of herself with her long nails playing the piano. Like I can see it with fingernails, but with toenails, like you got to put your toes in your shoes and stuff, and like you're not gonna wear strappy sandals all the time.
Yeah, but look at it. If you Google long nails, you see a lot of people with long nails. And I've seen people when I used to do a manicure, they also get the fake long nails, and even they're not as long as what I'm seeing there, but they're so long that to me it's just like, how do they do it? Like, you know, even typing, like, oh, I don't know, but people do like long nails for some reason, and yeah, just looking at pictures.
I can see it for fingers. So like with fingers, like, you know, you can manipulate it. You use your hands for everything. Like I can see adapting and learning to do that. But with the feet, like, there's more than just a strappy feet situation in life. Like, you got to put real shoes on. You got to walk around. Like, how do you?
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to put shoes on if you've got.
Can't do it.
Long, yeah.
Well, welcome to the stream, Clowny. Clowny is beautiful. Yes, Clowny, you are beautiful. No matter what they say, words won't bring you down. But there we are.
Words won't bring you down.
There's a clown there. What?
There's a clown. We have a clown. We have a clown. Yes.
Let's not talk
He's not
about
joined us.
the clown.
He's not joined us on the boat yet, but we have a clown in the chat. Yes. Okay. It's good to see you, Clowny.
The clown is out. The clown is out of the box.
Honka.
But yeah,
Right.
I don't know. It's each to their own at the end of the day. I know I found it difficult if my nails are too long, especially for typing.
Well, you can't have long nails if you're typing or, you know, playing an instrument or something like that, because the nails.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Yeah, the tip of the nail, because I've got some at work. They have really, really long acrylic nails, but yeah, no, can't do it. I wouldn't be able to do it. But some people
I've got a friend
can.
I mean,
I'm sure they're not cleaning anything. That's for sure, because they must have
I've got a friend who's quite a prominent DJ. Yeah, Clara knows her as well. And she was bemoaning with the fact a few months ago where she spent something like £20 getting an actually really high-end nail job done. And then she went out literally the first night, and she did a gig basically, and caught them on the platter, and the hump just took the nail straight off. And she said, "That's the whole money wasted." She said, "Why did I even bother doing that?" And I said, "Well, why did you bother having long nails in the first place when you know what you're doing?" But yeah, it was kind of fun. But
Cloudy makes a good point. How do you wipe your butt with long nails?
You learn.
That's true. How do you do it?
Human hands are adaptable, they're versatile, they're articulate. As long as your fingers and hands work, they can do so many things. They can learn how to do so many things. They can adapt to so many different things. I can see you having long nails, like, in your everyday life, on your fingers.
How do you wipe your butt with long nails, like out of the normal?
Carefully.
Long.
Very carefully. Very carefully.
It can be done, though. It can be done.
Maybe they get
Not
somebody
that I
else
personally
to
have
wipe
done
their
it, but I can 1,000% see it. And Andy says that you cannot play instruments with long fingernails.
You can't.
No,
Maybe-
you
well,
can't.
maybe-
I'll play
maybe-
saxophone.
no.
I wouldn't be able to play saxophone with long nails.
No.
I'm
So
sorry.
like.
Yeah. And if
no,
you're playing a stringed instrument or something like that, there's no way you can play
Even, piano-
string instrument with long nails.
Piano, I wouldn't be able to play with long nails.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Do you play
Now,
piano?
No, you can't.
Do you play piano?
So, yes, you can play piano with long nails. So
We've just said string. No, Clara. We've just said stringed
Let me
instruments.
finish.
You can't.
You can't.
Can I
play
finish,
string.
please? Can I finish? In a professional situation, it might not be allowed, but it can be done. You can learn to adapt.
Yeah, but you
That's what
can
we
adapt,
did.
but you can't because
You can't do
because
it.
your nail would tap in next to the key and it would do a sound extra from the piano. It's not. Yeah, sure, you can find a way to
No,
do it,
I
but
won't.
it's not.
Speaking of someone that plays the violin, let me tell you, there's no way you can play the violin with long nails.
Yeah.
No way, because the
I've
strings will rip them off.
And no.
So I saw. Okay. So I saw. Going back to the piano, I have seen multiple videos of multiple people playing piano with long nails. It can be done, and typing with long nails. It can be done. String instruments. I am looking up. Apparently, they cannot be very long. They can be fashionably long. So I can get on board with that with you guys, but I have seen the other stuff.
Was it even real? Like, you can play with long nails, you can't play with extra long nails. It depends the length
Right.
you're talking about.
You can't.
There's still a decent, yeah, you can have long nails.
All right, so
I have long nails. Oops, that's my mouse, sorry. I can play, but if I were to
That's a
have
heavy mouse.
longer nails than long, that would be an issue. Yes, you can play it, but it wouldn't be played right. Especially on those.
it was like, it sounds so beautiful, and this is years before AI that I saw these videos.
What's AI got to do with it?
Sounds beautiful.
Well, y'all are asking me if this stuff is real, so yeah. Apparently, Dolly Parton plays guitar with long. Oh no, Denise, I'm sorry. Those are fashionably long nails. We're talking really long nails.
Yeah, but long nails would tap in onto the key.
Not if you're careful and practiced at it. It
You
can be done.
can't. It's not even
Yes.
possible unless your nails go
Yes.
upward. No, Clara, no. Physically, not possible.
Yes.
No, not if we're talking about nails that are like 5
I
centimeters long.
saw. Okay. This does not help. I saw a video like 10 years ago. I can't find it now, but it was real. It was not fake. And this person was playing the piano beautifully, and they had very long fingernails. Their fingernails were in danger of touching the, what is it called, where the keys stop and the rest of the piano begins.
Yeah, the key, but you can't.
You can't though. You can't.
You
Clara.
can. You can.
You can play.
They
You
did.
can play it up to. You can play it up to a certain level, but when you start getting anything that requires proficiency,
Yeah.
the nails get in the way. I'm sorry.
No,
Yes,
they were
yes,
playing
yes.
it. They were
No.
playing it. No,
Yeah, but
they were
Clara,
playing it beautiful
Unless
melody.
it's a video, you have a proof you've been in front of that person.
I
I
can't
think
find it now.
Yeah, but
I
it's
can't
a
find
video
it now. I
that
saw it
it's a
10 years ago.
video. It could be dubbed with, you can't. I played the piano for years. I can tell you, no, that's not possible.
It takes care and practice, and it probably cannot be done by everybody.
Even with care and
Clara,
patience.
Clara,
No.
I
Clara,
found this. I found this.
No, Clara, don't chuck licks at us. You're dealing with two piano players in the room here, and
Yeah.
frankly, I'm telling you straight, you can't play piano properly with long nails. Simple as that.
It's impossible.
Well, this person does, but she doesn't have the ultra long nails that I saw. Okay, it does not help that I cannot find the old video. It could have been taken down. It could have been anything. It's been like 10 years since I saw it. I'm sorry.
Clara,
I don't have proof.
We don't need proof. We play the instrument ourselves. We know how to play the instrument. We know you can't play it with long nails. Period. Okay?
Yeah.
So that's it.
Andy, I'm gonna buy you a piano for Christmas, Andy, and you're.
I've got a piano. I've got one.
Then why don't you play it? I want to hear you play.
Well, not right now, but I've got a piano.
I want to hear you play.
No,
Not
I'm
right
sorry,
now.
but I haven't got it with me. But I've got a piano, and it's
Oh, you can grab it tomorrow and take it to your flat so I can hear you next time I go.
That's
No,
very
I've got nowhere to
different
put it.
Andy, between being blind and having long nails. It's two different things. You can play the piano blind, yes. You can do a lot of things
Andy
being
does not have-
blind.
Andy does not have a...
Stevie Wonder's been playing the piano blind for years. I won't worry about it. So's what's his name? Ray Charles was another one.
Andy-
He doesn't
Yeah.
have long nails though. He doesn't have long
Andy-
nails.
That's true. Stevie Wonder probably doesn't have long nails because, even despite the fact he can't actually see how long his nails are, I'm damn sure he
Stevie
can feel them.
Wonder's dead.
Hey?
Isn't he?
No.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
I thought he was. Is it Ray Charles then?
Ray Charles might be gone. Stevie Wonder's alive and kicking, as far as I know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
So,
he is.
Clowny. No, Andy has not bought his costume. I'm gonna poke him about it the week before Halloween and see if he wants to. And if he does not want to, then I am not gonna force him because he does a lot for me and he puts up with a lot of my shit. That's the real answer.
There we go. Stevie Wonder is most definitely alive. He might be 75, but he's actually playing. Yeah, he's actually down to be playing on January 30th in Oxford, Alabama, at the Oxford Performing Arts Centre. There's a little bit of a post there for his next gig. That's his next big gig. He's got some other things going on this year as well.
I apologize.
So he's very much alive and kicking.
Yeah, don't go. And the fake
I'm
news
sorry,
there,
Stevie
everybody.
Wonder. I thought he died in the 60s. I'm sorry, Stevie Wonder.
Stevie, for God's sake, how can he just die in the 60s? He was duetting with Michael Jackson and with Paul McCartney. How can he be died in the 60s?
Sorry.
My God.
My God.
Clara,
Oh, dear.
Riot.
Clara has been in the wine tonight.
We can tell.
Oh yeah, we should mention she's been drinking. It's not me drinking. She's the one drinking.
Don't accuse Pris of nothing. It's me.
I just can't believe from achievements we got to nails, talking to nails. Like, how?
Yeah. Thankfully, we dropped the toenails, but yeah, let's not move back to that. So yeah.
Can if you want.
Yeah. Ladies, I am going to have to love you and leave you and drop off this chat because
He
it's even
always loves and leaves.
I will have to because it's gone 2 o'clock in the morning and I have to be somewhere tomorrow. So yeah, I'd rather not have a road accident trying to get there. So I would like to try and catch some sleep if I may.
Thank you for joining us tonight, Andy.
That's okay. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Yeah, that was just a quick live stream because we couldn't do it tomorrow. So we thought, okay, that was a last minute thing. So we thought we'll do it today, just a quick chat. So we shall be seeing you next week at the same time, the usual time, back on Saturdays and Sundays for us Aussies. Aussie.
Saturday, unless you live in the future, then it's Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, that failed a bit. That fell a bit, didn't it, Pris? Really, but never mind. Aussie. Ooh. Okay.
Pris is a champion. Pris is a champion. All she does is win, 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 like the song.
As always, if you've enjoyed what you've heard, please like, subscribe. By all means, feel free to have a look at some of the other things that Pris has put online out there as well.
If you have something to say, you can do the live stream tomorrow. That's fine. What is he going to do with his Sunday?
I've noticed on YouTube now. There's a little clip button on this thing, so you can actually clip your favourite parts of this conversation. So if you really do have a foot fetish, you want to hear all about Clara's toenails and her bunions under her feet, then you can even clip that back for you, and you can listen to it all over again.
They are not bunions. They are calluses, and I've had them since I was a kid.
That's too much information. We're talking about the feet.
I'm going to do thumbnails of your feet. With your
feet. You will know Clara's because she's got a big You will know Clara's because she's got a big tattoo right across one of them.
Yeah. So you can only have pictures of my RL feet if you pay handsomely for them. $100 a pop.
Oh, wow.
That's right. $100 per picture per foot.
Are we supposed to be selling stuff on this channel, Pris? I didn't think that we'd have to be doing that.
well, eventually, yeah, I'll have to do my own. What is it called? My own merchandise or whatever it's called. Yeah, I should do a T-shirt with with
No, sorry, no. I have a picture somewhere. It's tomorrow, so I can't share it. But it's my actual feet in front of my computer. And Andy is on the other side of the video call grinning, and it appears that he is grinning down at my toes, and it is hysterical, and I can't share it, guys. I'm sorry. But if you pay $2,500 American dollars,
I think I've been set up there.
Hold on. If you pay $2,500 American dollars, you pay $2,000. I give you the pick, and then you give me the last $500. We got a deal.
Wow. She's selling it.
How much does she have to drink? How much does she have to drink tonight? Anyway.
I'm on my second glass, but it's a tall glass.
Okay, well that's a wrap, everybody. Thank you so much for tonight.
Thank you very much for joining, and we shall see you next week.
Next time.
Let me just...
Good night, everybody.
Good night.